Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. My name is Axel and I will show you how to create layout variants so that you can generate a large range of different designs automatically. But what are layout variants? They are intended for single-page photo collage products like mugs, pillows or canvas print. And if we go to our website, we find some examples here. Let's go for this one. Here you see hundreds of different layouts and designs. And most of them, not all of them, but most of them are layout variants. If we have a look at this one here with a bigger image in the center and some smallers around, we will find the same structure in other variants. This one, for example, is the same template with the same structure, but different content because it's a variant. In this case, it includes a sticker. And if we scroll down, we will find some more of them. Here's another one. And here are another 3. Each variant created will get a keyword assigned automatically. And based on the keywords, you can sort and filter these variants later, like we've got it here. We do have these tabs here with the different categories. And based on the categories, it is showing us different so-called topics. And they are linked to the keywords. So for a good user experience at the buyer side, you should set up a keyword menu first. So let's go to the Printess account, and here we can define a new keyword menu. I will call it my photo product to edit. In the next step, we have to define categories. So let's start with, let's say, family and friends. With the topics, let's say love is always a good one. I will define some more of these topics. I've got love, I need friends, and a third one called parents, for example. And as you can see, the system automatically defines the first keyword in your list based on the topic you have defined. So this is always a match and this is automatically done. Which doesn't mean that each single topic needs just one keyword. So here we can add in the category love, we could add wedding, for example, could be a keyword for this topic. What else? Couple, maybe. Well, so you can define all the keywords on your own and then it looks that way. Let's add another category. Now the keyword menu is done. Let's have a look how it will appear online. I'm using a standalone document, empty, to go to layouts and switch from text to menu. And now here I can select all my keyword menus available. This is the one we set up a minute ago. It is showing us the categories and the topics. And we can switch them on and off to use them or not, to show them at the buyer side or not. So let's have a look. Yeah, this is how it looks online. We have these 2 categories and based on the categories, these topics. And it's all empty because we haven't done any layouts yet. So let's go. Maybe you are familiar with creating a layout snippet manually. You do have a design and you just place some sample content. So let's drop 3 different images here of that couple. Okay, done. Now we change from standalone to layout library. And this is really it from the design point of view. We now have to define a tag, which is a technical category to address all these layouts we do later on. I would like to go for my photo product, and we have to define a keyword because it's a manual process. I will go for love, come on. And it could be even more than one. Couple, okay. After this is done, we can now publish that layout snippet. Before it isn't published, it's not accessible for other templates. So let's see. This dialog is showing us that we will get exactly 1 template rendered with the 2 keywords love and couple. So that's really it. We have created one layout, and you can imagine how much time you would spend to have hundreds of them available, or even thousands. And this is why Printess, you have the option to automate that process. And therefore you've got two ways. Number one is that we are using the same layout template like we did before, but now instead of defining the keywords on our own and hit the publish button to get one version done, we define just image categories. And based on these image categories related to that template now, the system will automatically render a variant for each image category, and it will automatically add the keyword matching with the image category used. But before we start, we should have a quick look at the image categories. We go back to our account again, and maybe you already saw earlier that some of these topics do have an icon shown up here with a number of images available. So based on the keywords I'm using for that topic, the system is checking for images in the category of the same name. So if we go to image categories, you do find a folder structure which you can define on your own. So here you have your categories, and you can of course add categories here. You only have to make sure that they are named the same way like the keywords, otherwise the entire automation process won't work. But if this is given, you can define these image categories. They can include different groups, which becomes important if you have, like in my example, 3 images on a single page. You would like to have, if we go back to the example with the couples, you would like to have the same couple in all 3 images, right? You don't want to have mixed up couples on a cover page of a wedding card, for example. So how to use these image categories for variant creation. I got the same layout here, and I will use the same tag, the same technical category, because I want to have all my layouts under the same category. I don't have to define a keyword, because this comes now from the selected image category. So if we scroll down here, I can define the image categories I would like to use, like love, for example. Yeah, that's a good one. And friends. Oops. And family. Okay, that's really it. We already set it earlier to layout lib here, so all we have to do is using the publish all button again. This dialog is showing us that it already did our first snippet we did earlier. And now, in addition to that, it will create another 3 based on the image categories we have selected, and they are shown here: love, friends, and family. They both use the same tag, and they both got an internal tag automatically from the system, which is the template name I'm using. Because if you put more and more layout variants by using different templates in the same category, like my photo products, and you have to retouch them later, it's far much easier to find the right template where you can do the changes, where you can remove the existing ones to publish them again, or where you can change them slightly to publish them again. So you need that internal tag to find all your resources later on. But this is something I will show you a bit later. Now let's publish the new variants. The most powerful option is using stickers to get variants done. So let's move to this graphic. Right. So I got the same layout here, and I'm defining one frame now as a so-called sticker slot, so that a sticker goes into that slot and it includes an image category. This image category will be used to define the keyword again for each layout variant, and it will find the right images to be used in the image frames. matching the category of the sticker. Therefore, you have to make sure that your sticker do include an image category at all. Otherwise, the entire process can't work. So if you prepare a sticker, make sure that each single one does include at least one image category. I do have some example stickers here. This one, for example, includes 3 different categories, image categories to be accurate here. Love, friends, Valentine, and all the others got different ones addressed, like Easter, Valentine and love, cat, friends, Mother's Day, Father's Day, so on and so forth. Each sticker got at least 2 text defined. There's a common one they all share, which is variant stickers. So just for me to make sure that I prepared them for variant creation, so they do include an image category. And the other one is in this case light, and we will have some have in dark, and a few of them got the tag dark and light. And this is recommended by Printess. If you define text for your stickers, use first of all dark and light, because they are placed somewhere. And based on their graphics, they work on dark surface or on light surface. This one here is not working on a white surface because it does not take the background with it when it's placed. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So if I have that empty layout here again, and I search my variants, stickers, here we go. Where is the one I was talking about? Here, if I drop it in my layout, most of the content, only the frame is visible a bit, but the rest is white, and white on white does not work. And this is why the categories with the highest priority of stickers should be always dark or light, or maybe both. Some work in both cases. So if I'm using my stickers now for the variant creation, and as soon as this is set, I can now search for my variants, right? And if I now would use all these stickers, I will run exactly into the issue I had shown before. The variants include dark and light stickers, so some of them won't work here on my white background. So I will switch instead to select light only to make sure that all of my stickers available will properly work on my layout. Let's scroll up. We have to define a tag again, and again it's the same to hit the publish button. So now the dialog is showing us that 11 stickers are available for the rendering. We can check the image categories they are related to here. They all got the same aspect ratio because I'm using a square frame. The text frame I'm using as a slot frame is got square format, and this is why this aspect ratio is square. You see it here. Here you also see these image categories again, and on the next step you do also find all the stickers which will be used with their image categories and with their tags. So let's get them published. And now we do have a small bunch of different layouts available. So let's use them in a template. My photo products is the tag, show and search, and now all the variants available we have made today. Let's have a look at the buyer side. Here we find our keyword menu with the categories and the topics and the related keywords. And now we do realize that we have 2 very similar versions. This is one of them, I don't know which one. One of them is manual made by us, and the other one is based on image category, and we don't need both. So let's go back to change that. We can now just delete all layout snippets here. I have to type in OK. And now they are gone. Now I go back to this one. I will remove here, delete page number 1, because we really don't need that version, right? To now publish the rest again. You see, now we only got the versions based on image categories and based on sticker slots, or on stickers, I have to say, to be accurate. Let's re-render them all. done. And this is what the internal tag is made for. You see it here. Hearts template is the name of my document. So now in this case I had it open, but if in 3 months time I will realize that I mixed up layouts or some non-good looking do exist, I don't remember, so I can go back and based on the internal tag I will find all these variants and the related templates. So let's see if this version really disappeared. I have to reload, of course, and as far as I can see, yeah, looks okay. Let's double check on the buyer side as well. Okay, love, yes, right. Only one version with a static text available anymore. So let's drop it here to really upload some images now. Let's say 1, 2, 3, oh, doesn't matter. Okay, it all works fine. But if I now will switch the design to, let's say, yeah, this one here with a cloud, all my images are disappearing. I already loaded up as a buyer. And also for this, we do have a solution. Let's go back to our template to define so-called exchange IDs for the image frames. So number 1, number 2, and number 3. So we have to publish again. Overwrite the existing ones. And if we give it a try again, the images should stay now. Let's go for that one. Select some images, upload done. Now I switch the layout, but the images will stay. I hope you had fun. Thank you for watching and hopefully see you soon. Bye bye.